Cooper, a theft in backcourt. A chance to run ahead for Knipple. Now James, here's the lob! And Cooper to throw it down! He got the theft! He got the dunk! The lead is 19!
Something we talk about, no matter who we play, the standard's the standard. And there's a certain level of expectations that we expect to perform at. Our team is talked about those things. It's very clear how we judge ourselves. It's not by making and missing shots, but it's with the energy that we play with. It's by doing, really, if you take out shooting and scoring, you're talking about 96% of the rest of the game. You know, how do you judge yourself? It's based on your blockouts, what you do without the ball. Are you rebounding? Are you making the right reads? That's the energy that we pour into, when we evaluate ourselves and how we evaluate our players. It's from the 96%, and our team has done a great job of living up to that standard and raising the bar of what that standard is.
It'll be Malowacz and Ivicic to jump it off. Great to have you with us. 19,812 on hand in Midtown Manhattan. Boswell with a left-hand dribble, crossing over, can't get by Proctor, who took it away. Knipple out of there with it. A race to the other end, off the window. No, Proctor the offensive rebound. Back outside for James. He'll drive a little bully ball off the left window and down. Sion James has 9, and Illinois wants a timeout. Here's Sion James the other way, weaving through traffic. Shona sags off him, he finds the cutter, and Knipple steps through the lob, and Malowacz there to throw it down. Illinois has it at the top of the key, whips one to the right, deflected, stolen. It's Cooper, a run out, and a right-handed punch. Cooper Flag has the rebound, it's his 7th, and he'll lead the break. Looking to add to his 24-point lead. On the left, hesitation dribble. Oh my goodness! Got by everybody to throw it down. How about that first step? And it's 63-37. And now here's James across midcourt. Evans on the left, here's the 3, good again. Evans, his 3rd 3, he's got 15, and it's 78-44. Cooper off with a screen set by Malowacz. Got into the paint, rises up, lobs it to Malowacz to dunk it down. And that's what the looks look like at the offensive end for the Blue Devils, 85-51. Final minute now. Borden comes to set a screen. Here's Spencer, top of the key. Jumps up from 3, got it! And the bench goes wild. 110-65. What a performance at the Garden. The Blue Devils lead wire to wire, and it's a 110-67 romp over the Illini.
For us, it was a great experience playing in Madison Square Garden against a great Illinois team. For our guys, I think it's important at that time of the year to get outside of the bubble that we're in of preparing for an ACC team. Now you prepare for another ACC team, and just you're in a bubble. It's the best way I can describe it. And for our guys, you get to New York, you have to learn about a different opponent in a short period of time, and then you play in an amazing environment where you have fans from both teams, and you have to play in a neutral site game where you're playing with the balls that we're going to play with in the NCAA tournament. And to see our guys respond and to rise to that occasion, I thought was incredible. And what a great experience for us. I didn't think it would be, winning the game by that margin, but the competitiveness and just the overall focus for that game, I was really proud of.
Gillis to the deck at midcourt, he did take it away. It's Knipple, into the paint, a kick out, Foster. Left baseline, drives, goes up, off the window and down. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about this game, the Blue Devils first to the floor, and it builds the lead back to 34.
Well, clearly in that game, our offense really flowed well. 28 assists to 6 turnovers. Guys made the right connecting play. We played at a great pace. We fought for our shots, not just settling for jump shots. And then, defensively, I thought we were relentless. We just thought we were really solid. Probably were fortunate in the first few minutes that Illinois, they missed some open looks too. But our continuous action on that end of the floor, just, being relentless, flying around, really led to great things happening. There's no question it's been a special group when you think about everybody in the team coming in and having an impact on winning. And even that last moment with Spencer Hubbard, you can ask anybody in the bench, the bench celebrated it, but nobody was surprised at all because that's what Spencer does every day in practice. And this is more than just the guys that play. It's everything else. It's everybody else that puts in blood, sweat, and tears and all the energy to make us great. The scout team is that. Spencer, Cam, Neil, Stanley. To see Stanley get a block. So just for our team, everybody being able to contribute, that doesn't always happen. And it's part of what makes this group so special.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And to handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Power up with free extra battery deals on select Steel tools. Shop in-store and online.
It's Truck Month with the Ford crew.
It's time for the best deals across the full lineup. F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. We've got Maverick and the North American 2025 Truck of the Year, Ford Ranger, fully prepared.
Did you sleep here last night?
If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready.
And this crew is Truck Month ready.
Now get 3.9% for 60 plus up to $11,624 in total savings on select F-150s only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Flipping the page from Illinois to Miami, a saying we've had the whole year is the obstacle is the way, and the obstacle can be thought of as direct challenges that are right in front of your face in terms of like a really good team, of how hard they're, how physical they're going to be, or how, which we know Miami presents different challenges, especially for them on the offensive end. But the obstacle in this case is also human nature, because you felt like you were past ACC for a short period of time, and then you go right back to it. So the preparation, the focus, I think was critical in this game. We couldn't do a lot physically on the short turnaround, and our guys did a great job, very workmanlike performance, coming out, defending, sharing, and it always helps when you shoot 60% from three in addition to that.
Proctor brings it across midcourt. There's Cooper, underhand scoop for Isaiah Evans. Now Gungba looking to the right. Waiting, spins, there's Proctor, open from three, and he's got 1,000 in his career now. Tyrese Proctor with his 64th three of the season. Good for him. Evans has it. Off of the screen, he'll take a three. And there's the answer. His first field goal comes from outside at the top of the key. Isaiah Evans on the right, open again, good again, and this time a free throw coming as well. The other end, it's Knipple. Cross court, Evans, a ball fake, and another three. His third, and he's the first into double figures with 10. Here's Cooper across midcourt. Waiting, sends it over to the left, and Isaiah Evans jumps up again, got it again! Evans cooking, and the lead is 21. Looking for the lob with Malawach, it's not there, bounces it into the corner for Knipple. A ball fake, and now a three. Good. His stroke is just so pure. That's his second of the night. Foster on the drive, crosses over, jumps up, and hits a three. How about that from Caleb Foster? So he flips it back up top to Gillis, and now Sheffield. He'll take a three, and hit it on the left. Cameron Sheffield with his first three of the season.
You know, I've been waiting for our group to have to jumpstart them, to get them going, or to remind them, you know, about the next play mentality of moving on to the next game or the next moment. And the leadership on this team, you know, Tyrese starting with him, Sion, even what our freshmen do just in terms of their talk, their energy that they bring, we've done that consistently, and that's not something we can take for granted. But the next play mentality, this group has been high level with it, and it's led to not having any drop-offs or any weak moments from a lack of focus or energy or attitude. I think this road trip, you know, with Virginia, Illinois, and then Miami has been really productive, and we've been able to take a step forward, especially on the offensive end. I mean, we've been playing as beautiful basketball on that end as I've been a part of here. You know, guys are sharing it. The way that we're playing, we call randomness, where not everything is necessarily a play call where you have to do something. There's enough structure where guys understand how to play off one another, where there's rhythm and we can take care of the ball and we play to our strengths. But our guys, it's taken us some time, but the randomness has really paid off, where guys can follow their instincts and drive, share, and be who they are together. And that's been exciting to see. And we're going to have to continue to evolve as we go into postseason play as well.
State McCray trying to turn the corner on Proctor, crosses over, lost it. Tyrese knocked it loose. Here's Cooper the other way. Ahead for Tyrese, behind the defense, got it blocked on the layup. Cooper there to clean it up. A throwdown with two hands, and the lead back to 15. Proctor on the right, off of the screen set by Cooper flag. Up top for Malawach, right back for Tyrese. Waits, cross court, James able to save it. Inside for Malawach, what a find for a two-hand stub. Add to a 22-point lead. Into the corner, Knipple, a baseline drop on the left, reversed it, up and in. Khan doing work out of the locker room. And the lead 24, the biggest advantage of the night.
Well, something I've told our team, and especially it relates to the freshmen, is keep being different, man. You know, just keep being different. And it's different in college basketball in 2025. To be playing with a lot of freshmen, to be starting several freshmen. But these guys are wired differently. They've had great humility. They've also had great confidence, which has led to great success.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Double your runtime. Get a free extra battery with select Steel tools. Shop in-store and online.
Celebrate the moments that matter with a beautiful piece of jewelry or a luxury timepiece from Reed's. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Head to Bojangles and grab your tailgate box today.
Hear live out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Duke Basketball 360, presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
Knipple, top of the key, drives, right elbow. Here's a lob. Maluach to throw it down to get the party started.
That's the 9th time in the last 11 games where Duke has scored on its first possession of the game.
Well, going into each game, our staff does a great job of scouting the opponent and how they defend and how we can anticipate teams defending us. And I have a menu for every game that I go into the game with. And we have early actions we know we're going to go to. We always have a first action for the first play where we feel it's something either to get one of our guys going or something we feel is going to be there against the defense that they could be playing against us. And, we have an entire menu that we have with actions that we've practiced from the whole season, but really going into each game is more of a limited menu. Our players know it, we review it, and we always adapt in game, but it's led to us having great execution to start off, and that's led to great momentum then throughout the whole game with an offensive rhythm. And I feel that's my responsibility as a coach, to make sure there's a rhythm there and make sure we're prepared for special situations, whether it is first play of the game, end of half, start of the second half, end of game, or specials, baseline under out of bounds, side out of bounds, full court, where we're prepared for any situation that comes up. Let's take a look at some of the first play execution from our team from this season. And our guys do a great job of timing, execution, and understanding where help is going to come from. And Sion makes a great pass here to come on, and that was the first play where we felt we could get a dunk to start off. Same thing against Notre Dame here, and the movement and the timing from our team, and Cooper's screening angle makes this play happen, and it leads to another dunk to start off. And anytime that can happen, for our team to get a dunk or a layup is obviously really important. Another first play that came from great sharing, Sion making the extra pass to Khan, so scoring right away was great. Here, Cooper, we knew he would have a matchup, and getting him downhill, which he did a great job of not settling. And if you notice the theme, as much as we can get to the rim, that first play, that's a point of emphasis for us. Again, another screen by Sion. His screening angle and a great pass by Cooper opens up a dunk to start off the game. Here, this first play, we try to get something off the jump ball, and we felt if we couldn't, we could get right away into a step-up game with Coop and with Khan, and he makes a great read driving to the rim. And then, when you start off games with dunks and layups, it leads to open threes. And here, great execution and getting Tyrese going right away was important in this game, and Tyrese sticks the three. Another first play for us that started with Sion getting the ball in the paint, and he makes a great kick-out pass to Tyrese for an open three, and it gets us jump-started again. And then Khan getting downhill, and then that leads to come on for the dunk. But the timing and the spacing, these guys are great at. They've done a great job executing and making sure we get the best look possible. Our guys always know, no matter what I draw up or what the intention is of the action, they should always make a read and not just run a play. I think those are two very different things. And for our guys, we try to wire them to make reads and always hunt, always have the mindset of looking how to make a play, even if it's not exactly what is drawn up or what we said would be there.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. It refuses to be ignored. It sweats everything. It turns an athlete into a legend. It demands respect. The game will always change, but it never will. Gatorade, is it in you?
I wanted to work with a supplier partner I respect.
I wanted a partner who respected me.
We needed a partner with employees who care as much as we do.
We needed a partner who values relationships.
I wanted a partner that would help me grow my business.
We needed a partner that would help us succeed.
SRS Distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers customer success.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Since the 1970s, the month of February has been officially recognized as Black History Month. Duke University annually celebrates with events, guest speakers, and educational activities, and the Duke men's basketball program takes pride in shining light on the contributions of African Americans during this month, this year with a series of unique pregame warm-up shirts to call attention to important moments in Black history on campus. For the road games at Syracuse and Clemson, the Blue Devils wore shirts with the phrase, "This game is no secret," a reference to a 1944 interracial pickup game between North Carolina Central and the Duke Medical School that was held in secret because of segregation policies of the South during the Jim Crow era. At the home game against California, Duke paid tribute to its first black player, C.B. Claiborne, who broke the Duke basketball color line in the 1960s, just a couple of years after the first black students were admitted to the university. The Blue Devils then donned "More Than a Game, More Than a Month" shirts for the Stanford game, emphasizing the enduring need to recognize Black history beyond the month of February. Those shirts were designed by Duke's United Black Athletes group.
Well, it's incredibly important for us to recognize Black History Month and the variety of things we've done, but nothing more special to me than having C.B. Claiborne come back to Cameron. He's the first black player to ever play here. He came and spoke to our team a couple years ago, and just what he's done, what he's persevered through, what he's meant to our program is just incredible. And so I'm proud of our program and Duke for everything we've done for Black History Month, to celebrate it and to cherish the incredible history for our program.
When I came to Duke, there were only three black people who had been admitted before our class.
Yeah.
Our class made 10. So yes, Duke had a short history of integration. But what I like to say about this is that in those early years, Duke was making strides. They were trying to think more progressively, but on this campus, there was still systematic exclusion. We couldn't go in the union and get a haircut. We were on campus, but no provisions had been made for blacks coming to campus. So in our early demonstrations, we were demonstrating to have a Black Studies program. We were demonstrating in support of the workers who were mostly black on campus, getting a fair wage. And those were the kinds of things that Afro-American Student Society started to promote early on. Now, shortly after we made some, let's call them demands, we got an African-American Studies program, but right after that, we also got a Jewish American Studies program and a Women's Studies program. So this was a time when the university was changing, but the university didn't change without some demands. So as a part of this first class or the first few classes coming, you know, we really wanted to see a university that represented us, a university that we were at home with.
I think most of what I have to do now as a coach is the mentality for our guys, because it's towards the end, which actually could get emotional even thinking about, man. That's towards the end. This group has been so much fun to coach, but you have to have. I want them to have the confidence and swagger, you know, with what this team has already accomplished and how they've separated themselves. But also, you have to have amazing humility, understanding how delicate the season is, and the balance that comes with that. So that's the majority of my focus, is how to keep them at that level, keep them connected together, and locked in on the moment. And you know, I could say it's hard, but also with this group, they respond all the time. They're amazing to coach, but we have a difficult challenge, you know, ahead of us to make sure we have that same mindset that we need to all the way through the season. We're looking forward to the opportunity to play Florida State in Wake. You know, we want to finish what we started, and that's been the thing for us. You know, it's part of the next play mentality, you know, to finish what's right in front of you. And what's right in front of us is our last 2 home games. Let's take it one game at a time. But look, the support, the fans, our students, it's been incredible this year. I mean, people have just been amazing throughout the whole season, and we want to make sure we finish out strong for them too. And thank you guys for everything you guys, you know, have all done, because Cameron's been special. It's the best place to play college basketball, best place to coach, and we want to finish it out the right way this weekend.